Hello, friends. Forgot to put my lip gloss on. Very important. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining me a little bit earlier than usual. Hopefully, it's convenient for you. Just going to put on my lip gloss and look at all the beautiful people here in the room. Good to see you guys here. Yeah, I have some plans today, and it's going to be beautiful here. So I thought I would get started a little bit earlier. So hello, let's see, I have, I'm going to have to put on my glasses so I can see you all. Oh, they're dirty. Aya Sheris and SR Kish, got your questions. And as I've started some questions that have already come in, I'll tell you who I have in a minute. Gary for Grace, great to see you. Sweet Fairyish, Poirot Forever, Inspired to Create. Excuse me. And Nivra, nice to see you. Good to see everybody greeting each other too. Dora Romero, hello. And I'll tell you all the questions that I've started in a moment. And if you don't hear your name, then pop it back in again. I'm going to sip on my smoothie. I really need thicker straws. I put 2 in there and it doesn't really work very well. If you see me chewing, I put chia seeds in. So there's a little crunch in there. Hi, Fatima, and peace, love, and who else is here today? Just visiting. Hello, hello. We're having, well, I'm saying hello to everybody. We're having gorgeous weather. We're having a heat wave while the East Coast is having, and the central part of the country, and some of you folks in central and eastern Canada are having kind of atrocious weather, and I'm so sorry. Please stay warm. Alex H., good to see you. Craig Dixon, good morning. And Clara. Eleanor, hello, hello. Tuta speaks. Hi, Tuta. Haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see you. Okay. I just want to start a few more questions and while people come in. But anyway, tell me what the weather's like where you are. I'm curious. And where you are, of course, that's helpful. And healing readings by Donna Marie. Great to see you. Did I say Nivra? I think I did. Nancy G. Got your question. And excuse me. Seeds. Is that what you're... My chia seeds? Yeah. Okay. And I got a few more questions here that I'm going to star, and then we'll get started. Just visiting, got your question. And yeah, Craig says 60 degrees in Albuquerque today. Warm, no wind, 32 tonight. And yeah, I think we're supposed to reach, let me just check my weather. I'm a little north of you, but it has been just spectacular. We're supposed to be 62 today, which, do the calculation, all you Celsius folks out there, but do that calculation. What's with all the blue shields? Somebody asked, just visiting. Is that, is that those like who's like the #1 chatter and stuff like that? I don't know what that is that YouTube has started doing, if that's what you're referring to. Oh my, CJ, 20 degrees in Maryland. What part of Maryland? I'm from Maryland originally. Chilly here, says Nivra, in Hot Springs, Arkansas, 49. Okay. It's kind of weird to have to chew. Oh, here he comes. JPEG is on the scene, ready to commune with the spirit guides. Okay, very cold in New Jersey, 9 degrees. Oh, yikes. Brutal. Bowie, Maryland. Oh, okay. I grew up in PG County as well. CJ. Next one over. Hi. Hi, Alaskan Mama. That's my sister, Heather. Coffee with Kelly. Good morning. Good morning. It looks like it's snowing in Alaska. Oh, gosh. There he goes. Did the shield replace the wrench? It should not have replaced the wrench. I think I don't know. I'm not looking on my phone. Maybe I should pull it up. And got questions. All right. Hi, Gina Halleck. Good to see you. I'm going to take one more sip of my smoothie. Just starting your second coffee. I didn't finish my second coffee, but I'm okay. Maybe there will be one later today. Hi, Mystic Shining. And I'm going to get a little shuffle to the cards. Today, if we use the cards, I'm going to be using this Tarot of the Golden Wheel. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Just visiting. You used to live in Alaska. Okay, nice. Costco coffee. You know what? I like the Costco coffee. I have some of that. I also have the Sam's Club coffee. I prefer Costco, but I actually like the Sam's Club coffee, the big box, better. And it's a little bit cheaper. I know. It's Walmart, but whatever. All right. I'm your Saturday morning coffee. Gary for Grace. I enjoy seeing all you guys for Saturday morning coffee. All right, let me tell you who I've got here. I've starred a bunch of questions, and we're starting with, I don't know if you're still here. I'm going to sort of hope that you're here because it's helpful for me and it will save us time. So I can't remember how we pronounce this. Ayesheris. Ayesheris, SR Kish, Gary for Grace, Sweet Fairyish, Paro Forever, Inspired to Create, Niver, Dora Romero, Eleanor, Nancy G, Alex H, Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Do you have a channel, Donna Marie? Oh, no. My puppy is walking across my work papers that are over here because I've been doing a lot of interviewing. Not good. Is scattering them. Just visiting and Craig Dixon. Those are the questions that I have so far. So if you didn't hear your name, please pop in your question. Daniel, I'm out on a bike ride listening. If you have time, pull a card for me. Okay. I will be happy to. I see the wrenches I'm on StreamYard, so I don't really know. I got you, Gina. No, Craig, I'm talking about the box I use the K-Cups, the Keurig K-Cups. I know they're not as good for you, but I'm kind of addicted to them. So one day I'm going to go to a pour over. I was going to say maybe I'll give up coffee, but that kind of sounds horrible. So I love my coffee. Okay. All right. So guys, shall we get started? We're going to get started here. And everybody hear me okay? I feel like, oh, thank you, Tuta. That's JJ, right? I have my kitty who pops up here every once in a while. I call him JJ too. I met JJ in, Donna Marie's shows are so healing. Yes. I have to check those out. I really do. Thank you for reminding me. I met JJ in Bryce Canyon about, I guess it was over 2 years ago now, but had a really interesting healing with her. So she does some amazing light language healing work. Really, really cool. Very powerful. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So, we had Aya Sheris, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly first, but let me know if you're here. If you're not here, I'm probably going to move to the next person. Okay. Daniel, I know you're listening. Okay. You don't stop your bike and you know. Okay. Yes, Tuta played the drum at Bryce Canyon. Yes. Yes. Niagara, sacred land for indigenous people. Okay. If I don't see this person, so I'm gonna move on to the next one if she shows up or he. I don't know the gender. Doesn't matter. I will come back to them. Okay, so SR Kish. Question for SR. How is love for me in February? Okay. I'm going to be honest. It feels a little bit like it feels a little slow. It could be weather related. Could be, we're not getting out as much. Gina's doing laundry. Thank you. Can you do mine? It could just be it's wintertime and we're having kind of a rough winter in some places. And so maybe that's part of it. But they're also showing me like I feel like there's something that needs changing. Like it could be your living situation or other factors, like something that needs purging before this is going to be, like truly love is going to be able to come in for you fully. It's as if there's something that's just holding you back. I'm going to pull a few cards and see what I'm getting for that. What was that you posted, Fatima? Oh, okay. Healing readings. No worries. By Donna Marie. Thanks, Gina. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. You get the Four of Wheels, which whenever I see four, I immediately think of home. So it might be a factor in the home. But this is about stability, like finding some stability, mental stability, because we do have the Ace of Swords here, mental stability in your thought patterns and the way that you see things and the truth. The Ace of Swords is all about the truth, right? The Two of Wands is like kind of like making plans to sort of purge whatever that is. And when we see the Two of Wands, it's about kind of projecting ourselves into the future, into our future self, what we see for ourselves. So I want to say here that it's saying love will come in for you as soon as you purge what's no longer needed, kind of step into the truth of where you are and where you want to be, and then set your sights on that. Okay. I know many of us feel like, well, I've been hoping for it forever. It doesn't really work that way because sometimes when we're hoping, there's still a drag there. It's saying, I don't have this in my life. I don't deserve this, right? So let's really, really take a deep dive and look at what needs to go to make room for that love. And part of this too, they're showing me right now, is about self-love. It's about self-acceptance. Like, because I'm feeling a sense of like, which is so common for many people, it's like if they could just love me, or if I could just be loved and have that beautiful relationship, then I will feel better about myself, or then my life will go better. And it's kind of the reverse. It's kind of like accepting who you are and what you are, seeing your gifts and the beautiful, the beauty that you have within that you share with others. Then that will draw that that love in. It's like kind of like it's really the reverse of what we think. Doesn't mean you just sit there and wait and don't do anything. We got to do the work. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing. So thank you so much, SR, and many blessings to you. Maybe use the rest of this month to while it's cold and kind of miserable out to do that shadow work. Oh, Craig, you were supposed to come to Denver this weekend. And blessings to you, SR. Thank you. Well, you're getting lovely weather where you are. You're just, what, about 6.5, 7 hours south? Okay. Gary for Grace. Please, any messages from guides? Thank you. Okay. Messages from the guides for Gary. I don't know if you have animals or enjoy being with animals, but they're showing me, I'm seeing like a gift of yours. It's like kind of love of animals, love of children, kind of love of simpler things that, that you can actually bring light into their worlds. They're saying that you're kind of here as it could be a literal healer, but I see you more as a healer in terms of like bringing that light into people's lives and kind of sharing with them like joy and bringing out the best in others. And that's as healing. Excuse me, that's as healing as, hands-on Reiki or whatever it may be. But it feels almost like this is if you've ever read Dolores Cannon's 3 Waves of Volunteers, they talk about some of the volunteers who have come onto this planet are gracing, are doing good just by gracing the world with their presence. So it's almost like I walk by them in the grocery store and give a smile. I, hold the door for somebody, like really, really like the simplest pleasures. And like, honestly, they're showing me now almost like that, that ripple effect, that butterfly effect. You hold the door for somebody whose hands are full, and the next thing you know, they feel a little bit better. So they go home and they're kind to other people. And that spreads to, 3 people, and then to 6 people, and then to 100 people, and then 1,000 people. And then it just feels like these little things. And this is a lesson for all of us too. But I feel like this is kind of a Gary for Grace message. Like this is it's like your purpose is to bring kind of joy and to other people. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. And moving on to Sweet Fairyish. Okay. SR Kish says, we have sun, too much snow, and last night it was so windy here, blowing snow, and it was like a whiteout. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you guys are getting, I saw that there was another weather system coming in for like right down from Canada into the East Coast, and I'm very sorry. It's been a winter for you guys, really. We haven't had a winter. I'm not joking when I say I live in Denver, Colorado. Everybody thinks that we're in a blizzard all the time. No, we've had very little snow, very little cold weather, a couple blasts here and there. My heat is basically off and my doors and windows are open most days, and it's February. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying something is very, very unusual here. Okay. Moving on. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any messages. Okay. Sweet Fairyish. I had a blood test Tuesday recovering from an autoimmune disease. Yes, those are not fun. The results are not that bad. I have an appointment with my doctor this week. Would love any messages, please. Okay. I feel as if you have made some life changes that have been effective, and this is why you're starting to see, um, uh I'm married, thank you. This is why you're starting to see these changes, and this is really a nice thing. Um, so keep it up is what I'm hearing. Keep up those changes. It feels like it could be diet, but it also feels like doing things in your life to lower your stress levels. So it could just be that a stressful situation is past, and so you're kind of in a more you're not as, activated. Um, but it also feels like keeping those stress levels. I'm getting a chill when I say that, by the way. So that's a validation that that's correct. Um, there we go. I do feel as if, got your question, Chris Mack. I do feel as if that's very, very important for this situation. I don't know what form of autoimmune disease, and you may have more than one because it's pretty common to have a few different things. But these are like we can do more if you want. We can do some healing and look at it more closely in a private session if you'd like. But so we don't have time here. But I feel like there are many modalities that bring the inflammation down and the stress levels down. Like the stress feels like it's critical to bring that down in your life. And even if you have a relatively, kind of mild life, it's in here, right? So it's just saying, let's bring those energies down, and then that is what is helping your immune system improve. Um, yes, you're still worried about your health, but meditating a lot. And I just want to say that about worrying, that creates stress too. I mean, there are literal studies that show when we worry, when we stress, when we're in fear, this is fear. When we're in fear, these, this cortisol rises, like our hormones and our chemical messengers inside of our bodies just go haywire and take over and keep things elevated. So the more you can sort of be out of fear and sort of be in trust that you are, have some control over your health, the better it will be. Okay. And I know that's hard because that's how we got into this situation, but that's what it is. Okay. All right. SR Kish, you think you do a good job with self-love. Well, that's good. That's important in healing too. All right. Thank you so much, sweet fairyish. Have a lovely day, and we hope that you continue to do better. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to put that one up. I think I'm going to delete that one because I don't think they're here. Poirot Forever. Formerly, what was it? Sherlock something? Okay. I will trust and surrender. It's hard. It sure is, because I have a family member who has a chronic condition too. And I just want to say something about this really, really quickly. Very interestingly, is the more they worry about this particular health condition or try to control it with their mind and their, whatever, everything they have, the worse the condition shows up. So in other words, kind of like the way that I do it in my healing, in all healing, you have to send love to that part of your body or parts of your body that, rheumatoid arthritis. And that's a tough one. It's chronic and it's all over, and it's, but we really have to make peace with those parts of our bodies that are not behaving the way we want them to. They're here to give us clues about our lives. Okay. Hi, Poirot Forever. Sorry, I put the questions up and then I ramble on. I need to put my glasses on because I can see, but I can barely see. Okay. Oh, Let me just check. I just want to make sure I didn't miss something. Hi, Arl Hope. Starring your question. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. I missed a few people. If you popped in and I didn't see you come in, see, I told you, Gina, come to Denver. I won't make you do my laundry. I promise. Cheryl says expecting thunder and strong winds again. I'm so sorry. I kind of feel like we're kind of having some of the best weather. I don't want to jinx it, but we're having some of the best weather in the country. All right, Poirot, I did it again. I contracted norovirus. Oh goodness, that's tough. That's like both ends, right? Vomiting and diarrhea. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me just sort of tune in. I don't want to tune in too much because I don't want to feel that. Okay. Okay. It just feels as if you're, you're still having a little battle in your gut area. Pro forever. Are you taking some probiotics right now? Yeah. If you can keep things down, I feel like you have a little you have a gut imbalance that's really throwing things off, and you need to swallow some of the good guys to take care of the bad ones. And I don't know which ones specifically. I don't know enough about probiotics and the specific ones. Oh, actually, I do know one, and this is like for the south end of that problem, the diarrhea situation. There is a supplement called Saccharomyces boulardii, and I know that's a hard one. Oh, that's funny. My stomach just gurgled when I said that. But that actually can really help with the chronic diarrhea situation. I'm gonna try to spell it here, but I'm gonna do S. boulardii is Boulaardi is what I think it is. It's actually a beneficial yeast, but it can help with chronic diarrhea. But to help to reset. But look into the probiotics as well. It just feels like you got a healthy dose of something nasty. Yes, thank you, letting loose, New Jersey. Good to see you. If you've ever had any experience with it, my son had he had C. diff, and that can be deadly. He felt nauseous for over a month, and finally one of my doctors told us to try S. boulardii, and it helped. It really helped almost within a few days. So I also like to take it when I travel and things like that, and a good probiotic. Let me ask, Penny, for your thoughts. Thank you. Let me ask, you might not be able to see this. I'm going to hold it up high. If oil of oregano will be useful for this. Hey, good suggestion. Thank you. Very good. Oh, hi, Mona Lee. Good to see you. You recovered from 8 days of vertigo. You were right. Yes. Okay. Awful experience. I've been through that too. I'm so sorry. Okay. Margaret, inspired to create. I was accurate. Thank you. I don't know what I was accurate about, but thank you for reminding me. Oh, yes. Fatima says chamomile helps diarrhea. Ginger tea helps with vomiting. Okay. Yeah, I know ginger tea is good. I didn't know about that. Chamomile. All right. What do my guides want me to know about the tech job opportunity and a new networking contact, Karen? Oh, there we go. So I was correct about the job. Yes. Okay. It's weird. Don't ask me why, but my guides show me things in very literal terms sometimes, and so they're just giving me, like, this thumbs up, like, "You're doing the right things right now. Your, your strategy is correct." And it feels to me like you've, like they're showing me kind of like throwing out a wider net. Your network is just expanding, all the other things. Um, do I see Caleb and is that what you're saying? Or collab? And I will work as a partner. I'm sorry, we have a few typos, and I'm not sure I'm understanding. Collab? Okay. Well, what they're showing me is other people, like connections to other people. So if you're asking about a collaboration, yes, yes, yes. It's saying I feel like you'll meet one person who and resonate with them, and then they'll introduce you to another and another. And this is where the job is going to emerge from. This is where the opportunities will emerge from. So this is actually really good for you. So they're just saying, when I got that thumbs up, that means yes, you're doing the right thing. Like keep doing what you're doing. A new networking contact, Karen. I feel like I'm just gonna say, I feel like Karen is going to be kind of somebody, that you get to know very well, possibly even lifelong friend kind of thing. But connections, but she'll be another one of those sources that connect you with the right people that grow into that career space. I'm also kind of feeling like you could actually partner with someone and do your own thing, Margaret. So I don't know what that would be, but think about it. It feels as if you might actually become partners with somebody and work in a certain, like maybe doing your own thing, or maybe in a small organization. Yeah. Okay, Karen is doing that. Good. Well, congratulations. I feel like that's great. It feels like a logjam has opened up for you. Things are starting to move, starting to flow. Okay. Gosh, I am hot right now. Like sometimes when the energy flows through, it's like quite something. Okay. Nivra, I'd like to know what changes the eclipse and fire horse shifts will have on my relationship with people around me, including my husband. Okay. All these things are happening at the same time. So I'm just going to tune into that energy. I'm being shown too, like, be careful with like that fire energy they're showing me kind of like tempers flaring. So be careful with that. Be careful with your words and your, kind of impatience or maybe speaking out of turn or something like that. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple cards really quickly. Lots of new opportunities. Yes. Okay, so here's where we're coming from. This 10 of Wands, this is that burden energy. Yes, but you've got a Page of Wands messages coming in. He's the messenger, but also like taking new action, starting new, like that's that fire energy right there, starting new passionate projects, passion projects. And the Ace of Swords, this is all about the truth, coming into your truth and the truth of the matter. So I feel like this is going to be, with the Page and the Ace, I feel like these are some aha moments that are coming forward for you, and some, like you're seeing some sort of new openings. I feel like that's also for the collective, right? I feel like collectively with these eclipses and the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year with the fire horse coming in. And I don't know a whole lot about that, unfortunately, just enough to be dangerous. But I just feel like this is going to kind of shift all of us into the next gear, whatever that may mean. It feels a little volatile, but it feels like it's actually kind of moving things forward. So I hope that wasn't very specific, but I hope that's helpful for you. Thank you. Hi, Dora Romero. Look at that beautiful picture of Dora Romero. Can I get a message from my guides, please? And thank you. Excuse me. Yes, you can. I'm sorry. Do you hear my stomach gurgling? Maybe those chia seeds aren't sitting well. Maybe it's that norovirus. No. No, thank you. I think I put too many of the chia seeds in. Okay. Oh my goodness. These are beautiful cards for you. Another Page of Cups. This is about new beginnings in love, in beautiful, emotional new starts in your life, right? Filling your cup. You're ready to move forward in that area. It's saying make sure that you've looked back over the Seven of Wheels says, let's look back over, what we've done and how we've gotten here. Let's make sure that we're doing the things that we need to, like reviewing the situation. You see, he's like checking out his harvest to see, like, you see the crows here. Maybe we didn't put enough scarecrows up. I don't know. But this is making sure that we've done all the things that we need to do to really make sure that everything is flowing our way. Okay. Just visiting. I think I got your question, but I'll check it. Then the Three of Cups is all about celebrating. And I feel like this is about you and your family and your friends and your girlfriends and the people in your life. I just feel like are going to come forward to you and you guys are going to be happy and celebrating good times. You may even have actually a celebration coming up where things are going to sort of shift for you. So think about what that might be, just Dora Romero, okay? Hi, Jessica Lynn. Let me check for your question. Just visiting. Oh, no, I got your question. It was something about, yes, the Virginia Beach trip. That sounds amazing. I would love to do that too. I'll tell you who I have in the queue now. And thank you, Dora Romero. Good luck to you. Ellen R., Nancy G., Alex H., Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Excuse me. Just Visiting. Craig Dixon, Daniel, Gina Halleck, 43 Chris Mack. It's Chris. R.L. Hope, Crystal Blue, and Peace Love. If I missed you, pop it in again, okay? All right, here we go. Hi, Eleanor. Okay. You're welcome, Dora. Looks good for you. I always like to get the Three of Cups. All right. What will the next week be like for me, Eleanor? I'm kind of feeling, Ellen, a little bit of frustration, like things that you have, like things that you've planned. I know you're getting a new car and things like that. It feels like things are taking a lot longer to materialize than you had hoped, or there are like hiccups, or the weather's getting in the way, whatever that may be. So try not to feel that frustration. I kind of feel like it's a message of, excuse me, excuse me. It feels like it's a message of, all in due time, right? So I know we want to rush things along, but I think things are just gonna kind of unfold for you. It feels a little bit like I said, like things have been a little bit delayed. And partially, I think it does have to do with the weather and the climate we're in. Like things were maybe pushed back a little bit, but not by far. let's see. They're also showing me that there is a little bit of kind of fear and trepidation, even if it's just in the back of your mind or you're not even aware of it, that's holding back some of the progress of this, that's making things a little slower because I know it's a big move you're about to make. So try to release that fear and sort of be in trust a little more. And I hope that's helpful for you. Thank you. And good luck, Ellen. All right. Nancy G. Hello, everyone. May you tell me what is my spiritual gift? Okay, let's see. All right, Nancy G. So, all right. I don't know if you work in a healing space, Nancy G, too, like talked to somebody else, because they're showing me your hands. All right, hands are like critical to this. So it could be two things. I'm going to say, and let me just see if I can get some clarity on that. I do feel like it's with people's. They're giving me a chill when I think into like that healing space. Don't know if you've ever taken like a Reiki class or another kind of modality. But it feels like something with your hands. Like your gift is kind of creating things. It could be creation like in an artistic area. Maybe it's both. Okay. And it feels to me like like your gift is in a sense of like um, nurturing like others, like really helping others, helping hands. Maybe I don't know what that is. Um, uh, it's a soft energy, very subtle. Like it doesn't feel like you were meant to sort of, and maybe this is, I'm not trying to dash any hopes, but it's like your gift is also subtle with people. Like somebody else I was talking about, like touching people in subtle ways, not like standing at the on the stage and all that kind of thing. It feels more like a human to human interaction kind of thing, where that your gift is originates. Um, and I do feel like there's some creativity there that you share with others. Again, I feel like that can be healing for people as well, to see some beautiful art, or like, I don't know, do you knit or do you sew, or what do you do, paint, do you do something like that? Anyway, that's what I'm getting for you, Nancy G. I hope that's helpful for you, and I hope it resonates. So, and I got your question, Monali. Thank you. All right. Have a good day. Yes, buying a car is not like what it used to be. That is for sure. You know what, Ellen R, I want to tell you too. Sorry about buying the car. And Alex H, I'm going to get to you next. There are these like kind of auto brokers. So if you say, you can go to them and say, I have my eye on a 23, I don't know what, Jeep Commander or whatever they are. I don't know, Jeep Compass, or I don't know. I'm just making up a car. Tell them the type of car that you're interested in. They take a small fee, but it's not going to be any more than what the dealer takes. Like maybe $500-$600, and they will find you the car and they will bring it to you. I bought a car that way a couple of years, I don't know, like 10 years ago. And it was the easiest car sale I've ever had. Obviously go out and drive the cars and do that sort of thing first, but they'll bring it to you. You drive it. They'll find it like somewhere in the country, bring it to your area, bring it to you. You can drive it and decide if you want it or not. So just letting you know, that was like the easiest way to buy a car. So the fact that that popped into my head may mean something for you. So find an auto broker, independent broker. Is that what Car Guru is, Craig? You found your Toyota Tacoma that way. Yeah. So anyway, they just do the search. They find it. They make sure that it's certified and all taken care of, and they look it over for you. Okay. Alex H. Excuse me. Husband has been in Arizona for a few weeks. Can you ask Dowsing Rods if his girlfriend is there with them? Oh. Okay. I don't usually like to ask those third-party things like that too much, but okay. I kind of feel like the answer is yes, but let's just see. Alex is the girlfriend there with him. Yes, but I feel like not for the whole time or something. Or oh, he's only there for a few days. Yeah, so it wasn't like a strong cross. Let's ask that again. Arizona for a few days. Yeah, I mean it's kind of definitive. Unfortunately, it's like very assertive. So, yeah, I'm so sorry. Yes. All right. Alex, hang in there. Hang in there, my friend. All right. Healing Readings by Donna Marie. I have to check out your channel. If you want to post your channel, please do. Please do. Okay. May I please ask, do my guides see me retiring early in 2027? West Coast Canada is warm. Yes. Yeah, the kind of western half of the country where I'm in Denver is warm. Even Alaska's warmer than it should be, where my sister lives. Mona Lee went to dealer, found the car, but they didn't have the color. It took a month. The salesperson kept trying to push some other car. Yeah, because they have their stock and they want to move it. Okay. Finally told him I could have gotten the car built at the factory faster. That's the truth. All right. Healing readings. We're going to do a dowsing rod session for you. So is Healing Readings by Donna Marie going to retire in early 2027? It's not answering. I'm going to tell you intuitively, I'm not feeling quite the early part of that year. Is it later in 2027? Look at this. They're really kind of bobbling around. Let's ask for, I'm going to reposition my hands. Okay, again, is Donna Marie retiring in her current career in 2027? Okay, that was yes, but do you see when it bobbles and bobbles and bobbles, then, oh, I see. Thank you, Fatima. I appreciate that. I'm going to pop it up real quickly. It's, if anybody wants to follow her. It feels like it's toward the end, but it doesn't feel like you stop working altogether. It feels kind of like you shift. So maybe you're moving into your healing work a little bit more and you're not doing your desk job or whatever it may be. Are you a nurse or something like that? Maybe this is the healing that I'm feeling, because I do feel like you have that, medical background. Trying to retire from 9 to 5. Yeah, because I don't see you kind of fully downshifting. I see you still working. So it seems like you're really going to be kind of shifting into a different gear, doing your healing work, doing something else that's really kind of for yourself. And don't be surprised if you're busier than you expect to be. That's kind of what I'm feeling. All right. So you may not be, you may be really busy, but in a different way and not dependent on a paycheck from somebody else. Excuse me. Yes. And you do readings full time. Yeah. You want, let's see, trying to retire from 9 to 5 and do readings full time. Yeah. There you go. So I think you might be pretty busy. All right. Thank you. So maybe the end of the year. It feels like for some reason something comes up and you're kind of like you want to stay a little bit longer. I don't know if it's like a big bill you want to pay off or you want to go on a trip or there's some reason that you don't want to retire right at the beginning of the year. And I don't know what that would be. Okay. Just visiting, considering a trip to Virginia Beach for Edgar Cayce conference. Can I come? That sounds great. All these trips are in summer. All these good retreats and things are in the summertime, and it's the worst time for me because I run a summer camp company. So that's bad time for me to travel and do retreats. Okay, let's see. Would you enjoy this trip? Yes, let me just sort of tune into that energy. It's interesting because I think you would enjoy it, but it's also, I'm hearing kind of like reset your expectations because it might be different than you expected it to be. I mean, that means it could be better too, right? Could be better. It could be like, maybe you thought it was going to be more focused on Edgar Cayce's Akashic Records and it's more in the healing side or whatever. Let's see. They're also saying like there's something, it probably has to do with the fact I know you're a caregiver for a family member, and I think they're saying go and relax and enjoy yourself and not be in two worlds kind of thing. So that's important too for you. So I hope that's helpful. I'll have to look into it. I would love to go there. I want to go to the Monroe Institute. I would like to go so many places. Craig asks, I have tickets to the Glenn Miller Orchestra show at the UNM College. Is Clara ready for the show? Yes, yes, and yes. Like, I kind of feel like, oh, okay. And I also feel like she might be, would this sound like her? Like, she might be a little critical of the way that they do the music. It might not be exactly what she experienced back in her day. But I think she would enjoy it. Yeah. But I feel like she's sort of a tough critic. Let's put it that way. Right. And any last minute Clara messages? You know what? It's funny. I feel like you already have those messages. Like she says, I already give you all the messages, like through your dreams, like you innately know that, she loves you and she supports you. And that's all. That's all. Very, very simple. Oh, you're not excited about the person I would be roommates with. Oh, okay. That makes sense because that can sort of put a damper on things. All right. I'm sorry about that. All right. Thank you, Craig and Daniel. Don't run a red light or whatever it is. You're out on your bike. Okay. Craig's Mona Lisa's Craig. Yes, I'm sure I started working at the end of. Oh, I see. Yeah. Craig says yes. She's a critic because she's been on stage and screen. Yeah. Yeah, she might be a little critical, but she wants to be there. I think that's just like her default in her Model A. Okay. All right. Daniel, out on the bike. I would love to pull some cards for you. Yeah. I'm going to pull a couple of these beautiful Tarot of the Golden Wheel. And then I'm going to pull a Prescope. You had a jumper. You see that? You probably couldn't see it. Let's see what that one says. I think it's good that you're staying busy. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see what we think about this one, Daniel. All right. So first of all, we have this. This is Three of Wands is a card that suggests we're waiting for something to happen, right? We're waiting for something to come forward for us. This is that waiting for our ship to come in card. It could be waiting for a trip that's coming up or something like that, but it's also like waiting for a shift in, your life or something like that. It shows here what you've been through is the Seven of Wands, and maybe this state that you're in. This is a card of resilience, like being strong, staying strong despite circumstances, and that's really nice. I think you probably understand what this is. You lost your wife last year, 2 years ago. Is it now? Almost 2 years. But this is a card of like staying strong despite the obstacles in our lives. But they're saying that there are more messages from within if you really kind of sit in your solitude. I'm also sort of hearing that maybe you're a little bit too in your solitude, like being with your own energy, and it might be that you like that, Daniel. You might like being alone. I know I like being alone. Okay, but maybe don't be too much in your solitude. But do listen to the messages from your your higher self, your inner guidance, and the Six of Wheels. So this is a card of like generosity, kindness, and remember to be grateful for the things that you do have when we see that. And finally, the card that I get for you is celebrate success, celebrate. So we're saying celebrate the successes that you do have in your life, like the small things, and you will be able to manifest that stuff that you've been wanting for your life, those ships you're waiting for to come in. Oh, thank you, Donna Marie. Okay. It's so funny. I can hardly remember what I said 5 minutes ago. So I'm glad you're sharing that. But I want to say too, this energy I get for you, Daniel, too, is that like some of the burdens of the past are like starting to lift a little bit more. It's kind of like rising slowly out of some of the bad times and the difficulty. Okay. All right. So good luck to you. Thank you. Yes, go ahead and post a question if you haven't yet. Fairy Tale Nihal. Craig says, really truthfully, I'd be more secure buying a car if the orange one wasn't in office. Yes. Oh, okay, Daniel. Yeah, but no, I feel like up and to the right for you. Do you know what that means? You know what that means. I feel like things are on the upswing in your life. Okay. But sometimes it's kind of like if you can just get out of your way, your own way. It's true for everybody. If we can just get out of our own way, we are powerful, powerful manifestors. Okay, Gina, may I please have a message from an angel or archangel? Shall we see if... Oh, I'm getting a chill. I was just going to ask if we should see if Michael will come in for for a message for you. All right, Gina. I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, Gina, you're a blessing to many others, and don't discount that. Your gifts are many, and they're unfolding as we speak. Step into your destiny, your future self. It's there for you. Your joy and your, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like reverence. Your reverence is a gift to mankind. Oh, just getting chills everywhere. That's very beautiful. Oh my gosh. Remember, my chills happen right here. Sometimes all over. Oh, Gina. Very, very nice. Okay. Thank you. That was nice. That was really nice. Okay. Thank you, Mona Lee. I appreciate that. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any questions. I'll tell you who I have in the queue. Thank you, Gina. Thank you very, very much for coming. I hope you heard that. I don't know if you're off doing laundry. Okay. We're moving on to 43 Chris Mack. Any messages for me for next week? We're going to go to the cards. Okay. Craig, maybe you can fly to New York and help Eleanor find her car. Just joking. You're making meatballs. Oh, I was just thinking about meatballs yesterday. Like, that sounds really good. My stomach is growling so much right now. Okay. Chris. Oh, 2 cards just popped out on the floor. I'm just going to take them. Oh, okay. All right. These are good cards. Again, we get that 7 of Wands that Daniel got. 7 of Wands does talk about resilience, like really being strong against all adversity, right? This is a good card to have. It's saying you have strength and you have resilience and persistence. That's another really important thing. What did I do to my hair? I need some, my lips are really chapped from that little, I don't know what I had a couple weeks ago. Okay, but then you have the Temperance card. This is about healing and finding balance in your life. And healing comes from balance, okay? But Temperance also speaks about patience, balance, like kind of staying the course, really kind of being true. The words that are coming out aren't necessarily the traditional meanings of these cards, but I'm hearing true to self. Okay. And then you get this really nice King of Wands. This is about determination. This is your energy, fire energy. Determined, strong, powerful. He is the entrepreneur, but he is also very creative. He knows what he wants and he knows how to get it. And this is the energy that they're telling me you have this week coming up. Okay. You've been through some things. You're strong though, and you can do this. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry if you're hearing my stomach growl. Gurgle, gurgle. Look, it's probably because there's my breakfast and I haven't eaten it yet. If I take a swig of it, I'm going to have a chocolate mustache because I have chocolate protein powder in there. All right. RL Hope, good to see you. Cards for and message for the week. Sure. I'll give you 3 cards, and they keep drawing my attention over to this predictions deck. So let's see what that is. Ah, you too get the, you have a very similar reading to the last reading. So we start with the 5 of Wheels. This is kind of being down and out. This could be, maybe you've been through some illness or something in your life, or your finances have been kind of a mess, or something like that. But this is also like a perception too. But the wheels are tangible assets, tangible things we can touch. So that would be our physical health, our money, our home, our things. But the 5 is also transitional time. And you too get the Temperance card. I did shuffle. I really did. I shuffled. But this, for me, for you, again, this feels like it's kind of healing whatever that situation was with the 5 of Pentacles. It's healing, but it also suggests this requires patience. It takes time. We have to sort of allow things to unfold in their good time. And then you get the King as well, just like Chris got, but this is the King of Pentacles, okay? Again, Pentacles, health and wealth, right? He's the wealthy king. But if we want to put this into a health category, this is saying in full health and in full abundance and many aspects of your life. Okay, so this is really great. And I'm going to pull one more. I got you letting loose. Thanks. Excuse me. Ascending Universal Butterfly, you're such a good greeter. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we're going to, they're saying here, time to reflect. Okay. Time to reflect. So you've been through some stuff, right? We've been through some things. And this card, this mirrors this card, because the Temperance card says, take a beat. Let's come back into balance with things. Let's take the time to come back into balance. It is a timing card. So there you go. Time to reflect about some of the things that we've been through. But it looks like things will be improving. All right, I'm going to tell you who I've got in the queue. If you don't hear your name, pop your question in. Okay. I have about 20 more minutes, so I might have to close questions here. All right. Crystal Blue, Peace Love, Mona Lee Seraphim, Marianne Proke, Fairy Tale Nihal, Ascending Universal Butterfly, and Letting Loose, New Jersey. And stay warm there in New Jersey. Oh my goodness, I know it's very, very, very cold. All right, Mari, I'll add you too. Last question of the day. All right, so, oops, I meant to star somebody. Crystal Blue. What do my guides want me to know right now? For you too, I'm also getting kind of a feeling of like retreat, but not in a bad way. Kind of like take the time out to sort of meditate and really, sort of sit with your thoughts a little bit more. I feel like you're thinker, and they're showing me like, let's actually come off the hamster wheel and just sort of be. That's a hard thing to do. Oh my gosh, there it is. There's the bee. Just sit with your, oh, wow. Okay. That's crazy. I can't believe I'm getting some of these same cards. Okay. But this is, that was the Temperance card 3 times in a row, guys. Let's all pay attention. But we have this 10 of Wands, and this is the burden card. It's also the end of a cycle of burden coming to a close. This could be in your health. This could be in your your finances. This could be in love life. This could be in just your, it feels very much like inside your head, right? And I'm not minimizing anything, but it feels very much like these are like negative thoughts and things like that, right? Okay. And it says here, make some decisions. This card makes it look really dark and ominous, but the Two of Swords is really about, mulling things over that are keeping us occupied, right? Remember I said in your head, I keep saying, yeah, but if I do it this way, I can see that outcome. If I do it that way, I can see that outcome. Instead, this is saying, let's kind of trust and make the decision that going in this direction is going to be for my highest good. Okay. So thank you, Crystal Blue. And I need to pull one of these cards for you too. Yeah. Look at this. It says your boundaries are being challenged. And I think that's a good thing in some ways, right? I feel like these are personal boundaries that you have set up for yourself that, that resilience card that we've seen a few times too. These are boundaries that I think you've placed around yourself. And it's a good time to challenge them so that we can actually, create the life that we want. Okay. Thank you, Crystal Blue. Peace, love. Okay. Okay. Can I please, peace, love? Can you please ask my guides? Hold on a quick second. There. Sorry. My son in the UK is texting me. That doesn't happen very often. And their time difference, I have to respond right away. Okay. Can you please ask my guides about my health? Getting a biopsy soon and wanted to see if it's anything serious. I'm not getting any alarming sensations when I tune into your energy. I feel like it's a good thing that you're getting a biopsy because it'll sort of set your mind at ease. And even if it is something, it just sort of feels small, like not something that is it's not anything devastating. So let me pull a few cards. Have a great weekend just visiting. Have fun. Look. Empress. This is abundance, abundant health, abundant, and it also, I don't know if this is a female type biopsy because the Empress does refer to feminine energy, right? Oh yeah, you got this. You got this. The Four of Wands speaks of stability Four of Pentacles speaks of stability, like holding on to things, sometimes a little too tight, but kind of hanging on. And when I see the Fours, I always feel like we're coming into a time of stability with our health. And that King of Wands popped out again. He's determined, strong. He's successful in his endeavors. And so you're going to be okay here, whatever it is, peace, love. So don't let your head, carry you away. Okay. All right. Who else we got here? Just a couple more. I got Mona Lee Seraphim. I got Marianne Proke. I've got Fairy Tale. I've got Ascending Butterfly, Letting Loose, and Marit. Okay. All right. General for the eclipse, if you have time. Yeah, and guys, I do feel like we're heading. I'm going to postpone my tarot scopes till Monday, since here in the U.S. we have the Super Bowl, and I know many people will be watching the game, whether they care about it or not. I don't really care one way or the other. So I'm gonna do it on Monday. But We are moving into eclipse season. We are also moving into that New Year, the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, and we're moving into that great Saturn-Neptune conjunction that everybody's been talking about forever. That's really going to kind of kick things off for really a new epic, a new era. Okay. All right. So thank you for asking. So Mona Lee wants to know general energy for the eclipse. General energy for the eclipse. So is this for the collective? I'm going to sort of. I'll be honest with you. The energy for me feels a little bit frenzied. Oh, wow. You're getting some powerful, powerful cards. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And this is what I was saying. All right. So look at this. You get the Empress as well. That kind of rise of the feminine. The Empress is abundance and full possibility, pregnant with possibility, as they like to say. And it does feel kind of frenzied, but this also feels grounded. This is saying ground yourself. Yeah. Ground yourself. Stay grounded and remember your purpose. The truth is coming forward for us. The Justice card. Okay. The Justice card is coming forward. And guys, I think this is for the collective because there have been a lot of unjust things happening, things remaining hidden, right? And so be careful because these may knock us off our balance a little bit, but we do have to sort of make some decisions and decide where we want to be in that time. I'm going to keep pulling because this is telling a story. We do get that 5 of Wands. I feel like there are going to be some big truth bombs coming at us, and we're going to have to stay strong. Yeah. Hidden secrets coming out. Hidden secrets coming out. And we will be filled with emotion. Sometimes good emotion, sometimes bad emotion. But this is a new start, a new beginning. You've got some very powerful of this pull. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the 6 cards are major arcana, Mona Lee. So this is for all of us. Like, brace yourselves. Things are going to change, and it's, I think, for the good, right? So we have to be prepared that there will be some chaos. And we've seen the chaos already starting, but I think it's going to really kind of bring forward some important truths. All right. Okay. Thank you. I like this conversation that's going on. All right. Thanks for asking that question, Mona Lee. Marianne Proke. Okay. Quick, hold on a quick second, okay? Please. Hey, John. Can you text Evan? He's asking about contacting his apartment building that I'm on my stream. Okay. He's just texting me directly, so tell him Mom's on Zoom and whatever. Okay. Sorry. My son is stressing out about, he's trying to get a new apartment. Okay. And struggling with some documents and stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Is now an optimal time for me to ask for my belongings back from my brother. Let's go to the. No, this is the Sun in this is Sun in London. They're trying to get an apartment. And thank you, Gina. Yeah. He's the one they're trying to get an apartment in like North London. But it's very competitive and obviously very expensive. So they have to find something in their budget. And they've put an application in, but They do things differently there. And he needs like his old apartment building to write a reference, which is weird. And he can't get through the apartment building. Okay, Marianne Proke. Let's see. Let's for Marianne's energy, for her belongings. This is a good time to ask. Now I'm getting kind of a slight no, like we're not quite there yet. All right. Is this going to be in the next? Would it be good to ask in the next 3 months? Yeah, like at the outset of 3 months. Do you see how it kind of wobbled its way to a yes? Crossing is a yes, guys. So make sure, I mean, I feel as if you're going to find a window that's the right time, right? Because I feel like if you were to ask now, somebody might dig in their heels and not, and make things difficult for you. Okay. And I feel like there's somebody who can help you. I don't know if it's a family member or something like that. Like one of your kids or something. Okay. Blessings to you, Marianne. You've been through it, but you're strong. That's good. All right. Oh, Gina, I love that. In this divine and sacred now moment, Kelly's son finds all doors opening for him, a lovely and safe apartment well within his budget, manifests easy for him. Thank you, Father. Amen. I just got a chill from that. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Thank you. All right, Fairy Tale. Are you here, Fairy Tale Nihal? Are you here? Let me know. If you're not, I might move along. I'm going to go to the next one, but if you do show up, I will take your question. Okay. Ascending Universal Butterfly. What gifts have I not tapped into yet? Please, thank you so much. I'm hearing you are on your course. Isn't that funny? Course. You are. Okay, I'll come to you, Nihal, in a sec. You are on your course already. And those gifts that you hold are like unfolding in the right timing. I don't know if I'm saying this very, very well. So it's as if what I'm seeing for you is like kind of like a path forward. And I want to say it's almost like when it's the right time, because like something like the path lights up, you light up, you feel the energy when when it's time to sort of take this turn, or move into this area of healing, of of teaching, of leadership, or whatever that is for you. That is one of those kind of callings. But I feel like you're doing it. I do feel like you're doing it. If there are little areas of tweaking, they'll show you. They'll show you where you need to be. But what did they say at the beginning? You are on your course. It's like you've set your course and now you're following it. So that's good. I don't feel like there's anything you're missing right now. You're right where you need to be. So that's really good. I'm going to pull one of these cards really quickly for the predictions deck. Yeah. Look, thought and strategy. So it says that I want to say you've already kind of done this, but maybe if you feel like you're missing something, this is your Queen of Swords card, like put your logical thinking on as well as your feeling sense. So kind of combine them. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, Nihal. Thank you for joining. I've got Nihal, Letting Loose, and Marit. Sorry. I left Amir and blocked him. Will he notice? And his energy toward me. Well, I mean, I think the answer is yes, he noticed the blocking, that you blocked him. Nihal, I feel like if he's going to come around, it's not right away. I almost feel like he's kind of distracted by other things, maybe other people. Sorry to say. I'm not really getting, I have to be honest, I'm not really getting a very good feeling about his nature. You know, I feel like he's maybe got a wandering eye. So apologies. I don't, I'm sorry to share that information. I just have to show you what I'm seeing. And I do feel like he might pop back up in your life again. But you're gonna, again, this is a decision that you have to make, whether you honor yourself and allow him the grace to come back into your life. I feel like he might repeat his patterns, whatever that is. Okay, so you need to be, just be discerning. And we're sorry, and blessings. Ethereal Moonlight. I'm almost finished here, Ethereal Moonlight. Thank you so much for coming, but I've got places to be today, so thank you. Thank you for coming, but I appreciate it. That I did tell you the truth. The truth is, I don't think he's got really good intentions. That's what I'm saying. Okay. A spirit reading, please, from Letting Loose in New Jersey. Well, first of all, stay warm. I know you guys are cold there. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards for you. Ooh, I love this card for you. Yes. Okay. You got some big new things coming. Like, this is kind of where you've been. Like, blase. 4 of Cups. This is like kind of not seeing all of the opportunities there before you. And right now it's a little disappointment. A little just kind of like, really? What else? What else is there? But look what you get. The Fool and the World cards. These are 2 of the biggest. This is ending of an old way and beginning of a new. And this is the start of a whole new journey. So letting loose. Wow. What is that for you? Like, is this kind of a whole new, relationship, moving, changing continents? I don't know. Changing jobs, changing the way you see life. Yes. Big. It could just be like life has a beautiful opportunity for you that you can take now. That's maybe that eclipse energy. Yeah. Changing everything. Letting loose. Okay. Yeah. Are you moving? Are you doing something like a really big move? All right, Mari, this is our last one for the day, and I will bid you guys farewell for the day. It's a beautiful day here. Some of you I know are bundled up and stay that way. Okay. Okay, wow. These cards, you have all swords cards. All right, so that's about being in our heads, Marit. Okay. Excuse me. Here's where you're coming from. This is this 10 of Swords, kind of stabbed in the back, really kind of difficult energy. This is also being in our own head and sort of like almost a full and total kind of like, what's the word? Like mental breakdown, so to speak, like really being in our heads too much. So I'm sorry about whatever may have happened, but look, a new beginning with the Ace of Swords, this new, fresh new beginning, stepping into the truth, your truth of the matter. Truth, 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 truth bombs all over the place. The Queen of Swords. This is like that logical, using your intellect to really chart your course forward and strategize. And the last, I wanted to pull one more card and look. Do you see that? First of all, I'm going to go back here. You see all these cards have a similar, they're all that kind of dark blue color that's very, kind of in our heads. But the last card that I get for you, and I usually don't pull four, but I felt like I had to, is this King of Cups. This is the kindness, compassion, like someone in your life or you yourself are really kind of seeing the beauty in the world, really kind of taking like control of your thoughts and moving more into your heart space. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mari. We need to take seriously what we hear. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Well, listen, everybody. I just want to say thank you for coming. We had a nice crowd here today. I do have to run, go outside and get some. If it's possible to get vitamin D from the sunshine in February, I'm going to go try to get some because it is a sunny, beautiful day. And I want to wish everybody well. If those of you who are chilly, who are in the steep freeze, please stay bundled up and stay warm and safe. I'm going to postpone my weekly tarot scopes to Monday because of the Super Bowl here in the States. For those of the rest of you, that's a football game, the big football game, and American football, obviously. And I want to just say thank you so much. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here, and leave me a comment if you'd like. And everybody, please. Oh, those meatballs. Craig's talking about meatballs. Yes. And please send us some meatballs, Gina. All right. Everyone have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.